Welcome to the Small Business Made Simple podcast, brought to you by socialmediaandmarketing.com.au. Being in business is never easy, but it can be simple, or at least simpler. Join me, your host Jen Donovan, every week where we focus on marketing, social media, and working towards simplifying your business. You with me? Let's do this.
Gonna dream it big, 'cause someone out there listening. Everyone's got a voice to give, and it's time I heard you whistling, 'cause there's no point at all, in dreaming small.
Why, hey there, my fabulous listener. Welcome to episode 194 of the Small Business Made Simple podcast. Today, we are talking about how to create a lead magnet that converts, and of course, what a lead magnet is and why you should have one on inside your business. Thank you, as always, for lending me your ears today. I know you have lots of choices out there, and I really do appreciate you making the Small Business Made Simple podcast one of those ones you check in with. If you are enjoying this podcast, though, I would love it if you would take a screenshot of you listening to it and tag me in your social media, because I would like to connect with you and learn a little bit more about you and your business. And that is one way that I can do it. Of course, if you have an extra 3 minutes in your life, I would love a rating and a review if you can do that wherever you are listening to this podcast. Don't forget, all the show notes for this particular podcast can be found at all the W's, social media and marketing.com.au/194. Before I get started in today's episode, though, how did you go with last week's episode? Did you manage to listen to my chat with Tracy from TM Solicitors about the 3 legal documents every small business owner should have? No? Or yes? Well, if you haven't had a chance, go back to episode 193 after you've finished this one, of course, and have a bit of a listen. The links for Tracy's business, of course, are all in the show notes, but it was such a great episode, and really not something we talk about often enough is the legal requirements of running these small things that we call businesses, or big things that we call businesses. But as I mentioned earlier, today we are talking about lead magnets. More specifically, how to create a lead magnet that converts. Firstly, though, you might be asking, what is a lead magnet? Well, a lead magnet is what marketers, aka you, because remember, if you're in business, then you are in the business of marketing. It's what marketers use to create a compelling reason for your prospects to connect with you, or connect with your brand, or connect with your business, so that you can deliver some free value to them. And be value enough that they are actually willing to exchange their name and their email address for this piece of content, aka the lead magnet. The lead magnet should be a free piece of content, but someone should be willing to pay for it. It needs to be that good that somebody would be willing to pay for this free piece of content. When I say pay for it, maybe $5, $7, $99, $1,000, whatever that looks like inside your business. But people should be willing to pay for it because it is that good. A lead magnet is often a PDF downloadable document, but it doesn't have to be a PDF document, and it doesn't have to be downloadable. There are lots and lots of lead magnets you can create. In fact, I have a little sheet for you that's got 69 of them, 69 irresistible lead magnet ideas, and funnily enough, you don't have to give your email address for it. Just click the link and it will come up. So if you want 69 irresistible lead magnet ideas, go to socialmediaandmarketing.com.au/magnet ideas, MAGNETIDEAS. Magnet ideas, and they'll just pop up for you right there, and you can start going through them as we go through this episode and think, which one would you like to create, or which one would your ideal client be most likely to consume and hand over their email address and their name for. So let's get into the steps for creating one for your business. The first step for creating a converting lead magnet is to identify who your magnet is for. Now, this might seem pretty obvious, but unfortunately, it's not a given. Some people come up with some fabulous ideas for lead magnets, but it's not actually about their client. It's actually more about them, or maybe it's more about you if it's you who are coming up with these magnet ideas. For instance, it could be a magnet idea that's simple and they think, oh, that's really simple to create. Yes, it could be really simple to create, but will your ideal client want to consume it? Would they be willing to pay for it? Will they be willing to hand over their email address and their name for it? Because these things don't come easy anymore. People are a little bit more protective of their email address. People are like, oh, will you spam me? Oh, is this really worth it? It is becoming harder and harder. So you do need to make sure that it is going to impress them enough for them to hand over their email address and, of course, their name. So once you know who the lead magnet is for, so once you've done that work and thought, yep, okay, I know who this lead magnet is for, you need to identify, as step 2, the one problem that you are solving. And here the important word is one. You aren't solving war and peace. The lead magnet the lead magnet's objective is to solve one problem for your ideal client or your prospect. What's their biggest issue? Their biggest headache, their biggest challenge? What are they looking for that you can solve with your expertise? Remember, before your prospect wants to purchase a solution, so purchase from you, they want to know that you understand their problem. And a lead magnet is a really good way of ensuring them that you understand their problem, that you are willing to solve their problem. So make a list. What's your ideal client's biggest problem? What's their number one problem or concern or roadblock that you can solve? So once you have that, so now you have the who it's for, and now you have the problem that you're solving. Step 3 is giving your lead magnet an actual name. And it has to be a compelling title. If your title isn't attracting to your who, then you can have the best lead magnet in the world, but no one will notice, or the right person won't notice. Pretty sad, I know, but we've got to make sure that the title is compelling enough for the person we are trying to attract to at least take notice of it and hopefully click and sign up. You might need to brainstorm this a little bit, but here's some examples to get your brain into gear. 7 deadly sins of marketing and how to avoid them. 3 incredibly simple ways to make more money. The ultimate guide to smart property investment. The number 1 secret of highly productive people. 52 can't fail strategies for finding love. 108 social media content creation ideas. How to increase your subscription by 273%. You'll see a pattern there, right? The lead magnet's name gives an outcome to the reader. It's part of the attraction. They can see the outcome in the title. 108 social media content creation ideas. You know the outcome is that you will get 108 social media content creation ideas, which I must say is actually my own lead magnet. And that is solving one of the biggest problems that my clients have: what to post on social media. Solution: free lead magnet with 108 content creation ideas listed. The ultimate guide to smart property investment. You, the subscriber, is downloading it knowing that this is the only guide you will need for property investment. It's the ultimate guide. You can see where I'm going here. So my biggest hint is, with this, do not overpromise and underdeliver. This piece of content might be free, but you can't look at it as a free piece of content. You just can't slap something up there and call it a lead magnet, because if you are overpromising and underdelivering, that is going to affect your brand. Doesn't matter that it's a free piece of content. People are going to form an opinion about you and your brand with the content that you supply them. And if you are overpromising and underdelivering, that is not going to end well for you. Over-delivering is actually where we want to be, of course. A freebie piece of content that makes them think, whoa, geez, Louise, if I got this for free, imagine what I would get if I paid for X, whatever it is to work with you, whatever it is to buy from you. A lead magnet is setting yourself up as the expert in a field. A lead magnet should be leading somewhere, both for you and for them. And a lead magnet like I said before, should be something people are willing to pay for, but they don't have to. So step 5, of course, is choosing your format for the lead magnet. Remember, I gave you 69 of them before, or at least a link with 69 of them on it. So again, that lead magnet is, that URL for that is socialmediaandmarketing.com.au/magnet ideas. And just to give you a bit of an idea of what some of those magnet ideas might be, I'm just waiting for it to come up on my screen now. It could be checklists, cheat sheets, templates, swipe files, calendars, recipe books, tutorials, ebooks, guides, reports, an infographic, event tickets, mind maps, a vault or a library. It could be a quiz or a survey or a giveaway or a quote or a desktop wallpaper. It could be a challenge or a membership site or a Facebook group. It could be a free trial, a coupon, a waiting list, an early bird discount, etc., etc., etc. There are 69 of them in there. If you're not sure what that link is, just go to the show notes at socialmediaandmarketing.com.au/194. All right. Okay. So now we've kind of talked about the lead magnets, and we've talked about choosing your format. And again, you want to choose a format that your ideal client is most likely to engage with. It's not about you, it's about them. So think about that when you're choosing your format. And of course, step 6 and step 7. Step 6 is creating the lead magnet, actually creating it. And step 7 is putting it out to the world and marketing it to your audience that you want to download it. So there's a bit too many bibs and bobs and shortcuts and angles here to talk through step 6 and 7 on a podcast. But I'd be really happy to help you. I guess some of my best lead magnets that I have created, I've gone to a platform such as creativemarket.com and bought templates, or you can go to Canva and use their free templates, or if you have a subscription, you can use one of their subscription only templates. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel here if you are looking for templates as such. But you might even have a piece of content now that you can repurpose into a lead magnet. Remembering repurposing is my thing. I think I'm the repurposed queen. But anyway, if you do want some help to figure out this because you haven't got a lead magnet, or it's about time that you put a lead magnet into your business or updated a lead magnet and got a new one, I have an offer for you for an hour strategy call to build your lead magnet, answer any questions you might have, help you with the tech, and also set out a marketing plan for you. If you want to book one of these sessions, and this is only going to be for a limited time, you can go to bit.ly/leadmagnetwithjen. Again, the link's in the show notes. It's only $99 for the hour, and my hourly rate is more than double that normally. So this is just a deal for my amazing listener like you. I really want to help you get lead magnets into your business because they're such a great way to build an email list. And if you've listened to me for any length of time, you know how important having an email list is for your business. Like I said earlier, my best lead magnet that I've done is my 108 social media content creation ideas. If you are one of the people who haven't downloaded that yet, you can go to 108social.com.au and download that. Otherwise, I've also used webinars as lead magnets. So putting a webinar in front of a course and funneling people through there. So I don't always use downloadable documents. If you want to hear another podcast on a similar subject, so on lead magnets, so same but different, go back and listen to episode 105 of the Small Business Made Simple podcast. And that just might resonate with you as well and get you thinking about this. So otherwise, start thinking about what your lead magnet could be. Again, there's 69 suggestions in the link that you can go to. I'd really like to keep this conversation going with you in the Like-Minded Business Owners Facebook group. If you're not a member already, then go and join there. And if you have a lead magnet, I think on Thursdays we have Offer Thursday. Put it in there. Allow people to download it and take up an offer that you have on Offer Thursday. Or if you've got questions about lead magnets, just sing out. More than happy to answer them. Or of course, you can book that strategy call with me at bit.ly, so bit.ly/lead magnet with Jen. Otherwise, my amazing community, that is it for episode 194. I will, of course, be back next week with episode 195. But in the meantime, if we aren't friends on social, let's go and get social on social. You'll find me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn as Jen Donovan. Sometimes there's an underscore, sometimes there's a dot. But you know what? If you type in Jen Donovan, I will come up. But whatever you do, my small business peeps, as my opening song says, there is no point in dreaming small.
No time like the present. Tell it like you feel it, say it proud, be true, and let us see you for the star that you are. No point in dreaming small.
I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Yorta Yorta people, on which I record this podcast and conduct my business today, and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I extend this respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here with us today as well.